There we go. So as I said, forward bends are great for soothing and calming the nerves and the emotions. The internal organs and the glandular system are exercised and toned and made to feel better. The spine and the muscles become more flexible and the joints lose their stiffness. Don't push with your neck, rather let your neck follow. And remember, with working with forward bend, you need to hold your core to protect your back. Drop your chin down towards your chest. A little saying for today. We are what we think. All that we are arises from our thoughts. So with our thoughts, we make our world. And slowly begin to open up your eyes. Draw your eyes along the floor until you bring your chin parallel. Bring your palms together. Welcome to yoga. Let's take our arms out to the side. Big inhale, lifting up tall. And exhaling all the way out. Let's do that again. Inhale, lift up nice and tall. And exhale all the way out. Beautiful. So you start with the left leg. I want you to take your left foot into your hand, your left knee into your hand, and we do nice big circles here. So working nice big circles. You can hear that nice click I've got going in my knee. It's like a band. So big circles. Keep sitting up nice and tall. And let's slowly turn the circles the other way. Keep breathing, keep lifting up. And let's stop right there. You'll take your left foot, place it into the elbow on the right. Hold on like a little baby and do little baby turns. So rocking your baby side to side. Keep lifting up nice and straight. Shoulders are relaxed if they can be. Breathing deeply. Very nice. So we're going to work into Ardha Padmasana. So I want you to take your left foot, place it onto the right thigh and place down that knee. So you're sitting in Ardha Padmasana right now. Either this is just fine for you and you can just sit up straight. If you want to go into the full pose, you're taking your right foot over that ankle and you're going to sit up nice and tall. You can push those knees together and try pushing down the feet on either side. Holding, sitting up straight. And let's slowly release there. We're going to work over to the other side. So we're going to take up the right foot and the right knee and we're going to make big circles here. Circling one way. Keep sitting up tall and breathing. And let's slowly circle the other way. Very nice. Okay, take the right foot, place it into the elbow, hold that knee and rock your baby side to side. Sit up straight. Very nice. Okay, so you're going to take down that right foot, place it onto the thigh, sitting in Ardha Padmasana. If this is fine for you, you just hang out here. If you can, work into the full pose, placing in the other foot. You can squash down those little toes and sit up nice and straight. Nice deep breathing. And you're slowly going to release. So we go into our hands and knees. So you'll bring your knees directly underneath your hips, your hands underneath your shoulders. Fingers are widely spread and your feet are behind those knees. Make sure the back is nice and flat. And let's work with our breath. So I want you to flatten the back. Inhale, look up with your eyes. And exhale, round the back all the way, looking at the navel. Flattening out, inhale up. And exhaling all the way down. Once more, inhaling up. And exhaling down. Come back to the center. Step your hands up, one hand step forward. Tuck in your toes underneath. And let's slowly work into your downwards facing dog. Once you're there, walk out side to side. Just walking it out. Stretch, walk. And you can turn your head side to side and up and down. Just have a nice stretch. And then come onto those toes and drop the heels towards the floor. Lengthen from the heel of the hands up to the shoulders, from the shoulders to the tailbone, and from the tailbone all the way down to the heels. Stretch out. Let's look at your hands. We'll walk your feet towards your hands. When you're there, bunion bones touch ankles apart. Release the head down and push the hips right over. So you nice stretching forward. Place your hands to prayer position. Roll the shoulders back. Lengthen. And lead with your collarbones up. You come all the way to standing. When you're here, I want you to stretch up nice and tall. Unhurt. Clasp your hands together. Lift them up. And let's work over to the right side. Just stretch. Back to the center. Over to the left. Keeping the hips square. Back to the center. And then arms coming all the way down. So standing nice and tall. We're going to lift our toes. Place them down one at a time. Baby, second, third, fourth, and fifth. And then up onto your toes. And slowly back down. Beautiful. From here, close your eyes for a moment. Find your balance. Understand what balance is. So balance is your equal distribution of energy on both feet. With your balance will come your alignment. With your alignment will come your stability. And with your stability will come that movement that you'll feel all the time as you slowly getting that balance back together. And then begin to open up your eyes. So we're working to Sirsasana, our head balance, which is the head balance with the fingers in, thumbs, and you're working onto your head. So you're going to grab your blanket, or you're going to go to the wall, or if you've got a stool, you can use your stool. If you are menstruating, obviously you're not going to be going up. You're going to be working into a dolphin. So you're going to make sure that you've got your blanket, your elbows are directly underneath the shoulders, your hands in front in prayer, place the fingers together, tuck the baby, thumbs up, head down, stretch up, shoulders are nice and strong, and then slowly working your way up. Once you're up, I want you to hold for a bit. Feet are flexed, bunion bone together, heels apart, and you hold. You're going to stay up as long as you can, and then when you come down, you're slowly coming down and placing both fists underneath. But I want you to hold for as long as you can. Keep breathing, keep holding. Looking fantastic, guys. Hold and breathe. When you feel you want to come down, stay up a little bit longer. So work it a little bit harder. Fantastic. Keep holding. Beautiful. You're all doing wonderfully. Keep working into it, keep stretching, keep lifting. And then you can slowly start to come down. When you're down, keep your head down for a moment. And then slowly, let's come back to our mats. Work into a down dog and then just coming to the top of the mats. Standing up nice and tall, ready for sun salutations. So we're just going to work into 4 rounds of sun salutations. So standing top of the mat. Bunion bones touching, ankles apart. Inhale, lifting up nice and tall, big stretch. Exhale, coming down all the way, hands front as far as you can go. Hands to the side, inhale, lift up, bend your knees if you need to. Exhale, right leg all the way back, stretch. Flatten hands, left leg back, plank. You're welcome to drop your knees if you need to. Chaturanga, over the toes, Urdhva Mukha up, and into your down dog, stretch up. Look at the hands, right foot steps forward next to the right thumb. Left foot steps forward. Head down, hands to prayer, roll shoulders and up you come. Tadasana, lifting, coming down. Uttanasana, hands to the side. Inhale, lift. Exhale, left back. Open through the chest. Flatten hands, right back. Plank. Drop your knees if you need to. Chaturanga. Over the toes, Urdhva Mukha. Into Adho Mukha Svanasana. Left foot forward. Right foot forward. Uttanasana, hands to prayer, into Tadasana. Hands to prayer, coming down, hand front, hand side. Inhale, lift. Exhale, right. Left. Down you go. Up you come. Down dog. right forward, left forward, hands to prayer, up we go, inhale, exhale down, hands front, hand side, inhale lift, exhale left, right, down, up, down dog, left forward, right forward, hands to prayer, up we go, inhale, let's do a jumping round. You're welcome to step back with your right if you need to, and inhale, let's jump, and down, up, down dog. You can always step forward with your right if you want to, otherwise jump, hands to prayer, up we go, coming down, hands front, hand side. You can step back with your left or you can jump, down, up, down dog, left forward or jump, hands to prayer, up we go. Last round, we're trying to do a double push-up. It's up to you if you can. Inhale, lift, exhale, jump or right, down, up, tuck toes, push up, back, either right forward or jump, hands to prayer, up we go, coming down, hands front, hands side, inhale, lift, exhale, jump, down, up, push up, and back, jump forward, hands to prayer, up we go, hands to your heart. Well done. So everyone grab 2 blocks. I hope you've got something that you can use as blocks. Place them at the back of your mat. So we're going to start off standing in the center of your mat, fingertips touching. You jump your inner leg distance apart. Okay, so inner leg is if you cut here, that's the length. So it's just a short little jump, but it's still quite a jump. Arms are out, armpits to fingertips, stretching out. And then slowly take our right foot over to 90, left foot into 60, hips back to the front. As you stretch as far as you can, keeping yourself straight. So you think about, you've got glass in front of you and at the back. Now you lengthen over as far as you can go. Take the hand down. You're welcome to use your block here. Then you lengthen, chin along chest, look up. If you close your eye, you would just see your left thumb. If you close your left eye, hold and breathe. Keep lifting. You want to drop down. So you don't want to have a big round part there. You want to drop that down a little bit. Lengthen and stretch. This hand should just be flattened there. You don't want to push too hard with it. Hold, brings about balance, poise. Obviously opens up the lungs. Breathe. And let's slowly come back up, straight back up. Both feet facing forward. We're going to work over to the other side. So left foot to 90, right foot into 60, hips draw back to the front, stretching out those arms, lengthening, stretch, stretch, stretch. Now working down. Look down, chin along chest, stretches up. Hold and breathe. Feel how those lungs work so much better. Feel how your balance has to really work. Breathe into it. Keep holding. Use everything. So don't just relax into it. Extend. Feel the skull bone challenging the skull bone to the coccyx. So you really feel how it stretches out and lengthens. Hold. And up you come. Both feet facing forward. So we go into our outer stance. I want you to open up your legs to a wider stance where your feet are underneath your hands. So it's a very wide stance. From here, we're going to take our right foot to 90, our left foot into 60, our hips back to the front. Standing nice and tall, we're going to work into Vipadrasana 2 to begin with. So bend that knee. You might have to open up a little bit wider. You want to get the thigh parallel to the floor, the knee above the ankle, and you want to lift up those ankles, the sides of the ankles a little bit, so you push down into the baby toe side of your left foot. Sitting up nice and tall, Vipadrasana 2. Pull in your pelvis slightly and stretch back a little bit. Look over that right arm. Hold there. Nice deep breathing. Don't be worried, be a warrior. Now you're going to take down your right hand. Baby toe side. Use your block if you need it. Hand onto your ear. Open up. So you want to really stretch. You want to drop your hips so you're in a nice line. The more flexible people don't drop your hips all the way down. So you have to get right into a nice straight line. Now stretch that arm over. Look past the arm. Hold it. We come back to Vipadrasana 2. So back to the halfway mark. Now bring back down your right hand. You're going to take hold of your block. If you're using your block, you're going to place it right in front, about 30 centimeters in front of that foot. You're going to step closer with the left. So step closer. You want to work into Ardha Chandrasana. So I'm not going to use my block for this. I'm going to place my hand in front, but my foot is still straight, 90 degrees. Then I'm going to start to lift up my back leg. Flex into it. Arm up, so nice and straight. And if you can, you want to get that hand whoopsie off the floor. So I want to get nice and balanced. I want to start to look up if you can and hold. Flex the back foot, bring your weight off. So get some balance here. To hold and breathe. Keep holding. Now with control, you start to bend your right knee, you step back into Utthita Trikonasana, straightening out. And let's come back up. Both feet face forward. Beautiful. Very well done. Let's work to the other side. Keep those arms up. Let's open up the legs wider. Wide, wide, wide. Taking out the left foot to 90. Right foot into 60. Hips back to the front. We're working to Vipadrasana 2. Start to bend the knee. Open up. Thigh parallel, knee above the ankle. Pushing down, baby toe side, sitting up nice and tall. Big stretch. Pulling on that door handle. Imagine that. So you're stretching, you're looking over that hand. Hold and breathe. Working to Utthita Parsvakonasana. Taking down left hand, baby toe side. Right hand to the ear, open up. And then stretch over, extend. Stretch, look up if you can. Use your block if you need it. Fantastic. And then slowly coming back to Vipadrasana 2. Hold. Okay, from here we're going to work into Ardha Chandrasana. So bring that hand back down. Step closer. You can use your block if you need your block. You're at about 30 centimeters in front of that foot. You're still in a perfect line. Place the hand down and lift up the back leg. Straight. You want to push back into the back heel. That's going to lift that arm off the floor. If you've got a nice, strong one, you can start to look up and hold. Hold it. Keep breathing. 3, 2, 1. Start to bend the left knee. Step back into Utthita Trikonasana. Opening up. And up you come. Beautiful. Bend both feet facing forward. And you can all release your arms for a moment. Roll them back and roll them forward. I can see all the arms are sore. Okay, so we're working to Parsvakonasana. You're going to take your hands and you're going to place them either into a prayer position or just holding on to the elbows. Whatever you can do, let's work into that. Make sure that the shoulders are nice and back. Your feet are still inner leg distance. So from here, you're going to take your right foot out to 90. Come onto the toes of the left and drop that heel down. Look at your back foot. Make sure it's still parallel with the sides of the mat. And you're nice and straight. Straight legs. Pull in the inner thighs. So you've got a straight body. Now roll the shoulders back. Let's lift up slightly. Keep a flat back as you work yourself forward. You want to get the skin flat on both feet. And you want to make sure that you're using the amount of same pressure on both legs. So both legs are nicely active. Extend, keeping the hips square. Work to your maximum. Don't round your back, keep it straight. Work down. Keep breathing. To come out, you're going to bring your back heel back and your front heel forward, coming back to face the front. So your feet should be parallel again. And up you come. Okay. If you're holding to your elbows, change the clasp of your elbows. If you namaste in your prayer position, you can hold where you are. Let's work to the other side. So now, left foot, placing down onto the toes of the right, lift, down you go. Both feet facing perfectly forward. Let's pull the inner thighs together, roll the shoulders, open the chest, and slowly start to go forward. Extend as far as you can go, flattening your back, pulling those inner thighs. You're fitted in the hammies, great for drooping shoulders. Work down, keep extending. So before you do it, I want you to think about it. You're pushing down your heel of your left foot and your toes of your right. And you'll come back to exactly where you were, facing forward. Come to the front. You should come back to the same place. And up you come. Fantastic. Release those arms. Just give them a nice swing. Swing, swing, swing. Okay. So let's all grab our straps. Grab a strap. We're going to work into Ardha Baddha Paramuttanasana, which is your forward bending with your foot up into your lotus. So standing nice and tall. If you have bad balance, please go close to the wall, and you can always lean back onto a wall. So you can always lean your bum back onto a wall if you've got bad balance. It's a nice way of doing it because you'll get it done. If you can't touch the floor with your hand when you lean forward, have a block in front of you. If you can't get your hand down to the floor. Or a chair even, that's also fine. So we're going to start off by taking our right foot. You're going to bring your right foot up. Place it up. Make sure that that left foot is facing forward, is parallel, is straight. There we go. Now, take a strap. You're going to place it around the right foot. You're going to take your right hand, same hand that's bent, the foot that's bent, hold behind. You want your shoulders to be nice and square. So for me, I'm just going to hold my foot because it makes it much easier for me. Okay, the leg that's straight, your left leg that's straight, left arm up. Now you're going to hinge from the hips. You're going to start to extend forward. You can slightly micro bend that knee. And we're slowly starting to go forward. All the way down to the floor onto your block. Make sure your shoulders are nice and square when you're down here. Get your balance. Now use your core and up you come all the way to standing. Lifting up. And then release the hand and release that foot. Okay, we're going to do the other side. So you're going to take up your left foot, keeping your right foot nice and square. Left foot comes up. Take your belt, place it around that left foot. Left hand goes around your back and you're going to hold onto that foot. Bring that shoulder nice and forward. If you need the wall, you put your bum onto the wall. Let's lift up the right arm. Lift up tall. Now hinge from the hips. You're working yourself forward. Nice stretch. Lengthening down slowly, slowly. Taking your hand down to your block or to the floor. Bring the shoulders nice and forward. Get your balance. Hold it there. With control, you're going to come up. All the way back up. Stretch. Beautiful. Release that hand, release that foot. Very, very well done. Okay, that was fantastic. Let's just do a nice standing forward bend. So we've done this already a few times, but Uttanasana, we're going to do it once more, standing. So I want to toe slightly in, just slightly, heels apart. Inhale, lift up tall. And exhale, coming all the way down. Straight legs, as straight as you possibly can. Getting your hands down to the floor. Once you're there, relax your head, bury yourself in, and then see if you can bring your hands further back, as far as you can go. Relax your head, push your hips forward, and just stretch it out. And then slowly you bend your knees and you come all the way down to the floor. Sit down on the floor. I'm going to face to the front, sitting straight. Have your strap and your block close by. So the first we're going to work into is Janu Sirsasanu. You're going to straighten your legs out. Make sure you're sitting in Dandasana to start with. So you're sitting flat on your sitting bones. Let's start with the right side. So keeping your sacrum nice and flat, take the right foot in, bring it in. Don't let the hips open to the side, so you're nice and straight. If you can't touch your foot, you're going to use your belt. So you can always place that belt there to use the belt. If your knee is slightly up, place something underneath that knee, because the idea here is to keep those knees down. Let's inhale, lift. Exhale, stretching forward, lengthen, flat back, open through the chest, push your buttocks out, and lengthen forward, stretch. Work yourself forward, don't let the back hurt, hold the core, and stretch forward. Keep breathing, keep extending, and keep stretching. Very nice. Toes to the nose. And up you come. Lift and out. Let's change sides. So straighten out the right. Left foot's coming in. Keep those hips nice and square. So remember, this pose is great for nausea. It would dispel nausea. So sitting up nice, watch that knee. If it needs to have a block under, place a block. As you sit up nice and tall, inhale, let's lift. Use your strap if necessary. Exhale, working forward. Stretch and hold. Toes to the nose. Don't round the back. So you must always lift up and stretch and lengthen. Very nice. Keep breathing. Keep stretching. And up you come. All right, so we're working to Marichyasana 1. So this is a very big warning for this, is if you have prolapsed organs, you don't do this. I'm sure if you've got prolapsed organs, you will know. Then you're not going to do this pose, but otherwise I think you're all fine. So sitting in Dandasana, you're going to take a strap. I want you to place it behind your back and just around here. We're going to take up our right foot. You're going to bring it in as close as you can. So you're sitting up. When I sit up like this, I find my buttocks, my right cheek lifts up slightly off the floor, which is fine, absolutely fine. Flexing into my left foot. I lift up my body as far as I can go, and then I'm going to lean forward. When I lean, I don't round, I extend. So I twerk my bum out to the back. I extend forward as I can, and I bring my elbows right in. I lengthen a little bit more. I stretch forward. Flex that foot. Now I want to swim. So I want you to swim, arms out. Grip onto that knee. Now, if you can't, grab your hands behind like so. You're going to grab hold of that strap behind you. The most important thing now is to push your knee in and to get the shoulders parallel and equal to the front. So as you pull back, you push forward. You stride straight your arms, you push the knee in, and you lengthen. It's like you kind of like squashing yourself. It's like you're putting yourself into a snappage maker. And you stretch. You stretch as much as you can, pushing down, squashing the arms, making yourself as warm as possible. Lengthen. It's a bit of an exercise, so your neck is going out. You stretch, stretch, stretch. Arms back. Keep breathing. When we do come out of it, you'll feel a huge release of blood and all this tension come out the body. So it's a bit of a detox in a way as well. And slowly release. Feel like a... Okay, let's work the other side. So sit up nice and tall. Let's pull in the left as far as you can go. Sit up nice and stretched. You still got your belt behind you. Now, bringing in that left, lifting up tall, stretching forward. Open the chest so you don't round. Stretch, stretch, stretch. Let's swim. Big swimming. Grab the arm behind. Now try and get the shoulders nice and equal so that you're pulling forward with the right shoulder, back with the left. Push, push, push. Pull the knee in. Stretch forward. Lengthen through the spine. Extend. Push into it. Keep holding. Keep lengthening. And keep breathing. It's very important. Feel like a good toasted. Stretch, stretch. Hold it. And slowly we're going to start to release, let it all out. Beautiful. Stretch out the legs in front. Okay, so the next thing we're going to work into is Adha Baddha Pada Paschimottanasana. So what we did standing up, we're going to do sitting down now. So you're going to take your right foot, you're going to bring it over into half lotus. If this knee is very high, you can place something underneath it. Okay. Then you're going to take your foot and you're going to place your little strap around that right foot. You're going to take your right hand behind your back and hold on. So this is exactly what we did when we were standing. Okay. Make sure your shoulders are nice and equal. And then I want you to start to go for that foot. So if you need to, if you've got your strap on there and you can't get to your foot, bring the strap around and place it around your foot as well. Just in case you can't get there as well. If you can, that's great. You're leaning forward, but now bring the shoulders that they're nice and square and lengthen and stretch. Working forward into it. Bring the right shoulder forward and stretch. Extend. Don't arch the back. Lengthen through the spine. Push your tailbone out and breathe. Big stretch. And up you come. Let's work to the other side. You can release out that right leg. Let's take the left foot up. Place it in. Take a strap onto the left side. The left foot. Place it round. Left hand goes round the back. Right hand, right leg. See how you do. Get the shoulders nice and square in front. If you need your strap going to the front, use the strap. That's great. Inhale, lift. Exhale, extend forward. Big stretch. Work the shoulders. Keep breathing. Beautiful. And up you come. Lovely. Let's straighten out both legs. Dandasana. So what we do from here is we're working into Triangmukha Pada Paschimottanasana. How long this word. So you're going to take your right foot and you're going to place it into the side so that it's just on the side of your buttocks. You want the knees together. So once you're here, if you find your hips are not square, it's very important that your hips are square. So one might be completely down. Then you're going to take your block and you're going to place it underneath there so that your hips can be nice and square. If the blocks are high, you put a blanket, but make sure that these hips are perfectly square here. It's very, very important. Okay. If you can, squash the knees together, and you'll notice my foot's just on the side. So if you can, lift that hip up. You need that hip really must be, if you feel your hips, make sure that they are perfectly equal. Beautiful. From there, you might need to use your strap, or you might not. You're going to be leaning forward to that foot. So either using the strap or inhaling, lifting, and exhaling forward, stretching forward, lengthening it out. Please note you're all going to sleep like babies tonight because forward bend does that to you. So you should have a good night's rest. And from here, we're going to go into a pose called Crouchanasana, which is our heroine. So I want you to bring that knee in. You might need to still use your strap. And you're going to lift that leg up. Try and straighten as much as you can. The full pose is when you take hold of your, it's actually your left. You take hold of your little hand and you make it like a bird, a heroine. And you stretch up. You must make sure you're straightening your back. So don't round the back into this. Straighten as much as you can. And hold here, breathe. And slowly coming down. Great for stiff knees or swollen knees. So let that knee out, give it a rest. And let's go to the other side. So if you need your block, please use it. Let's take in the left foot. Remember, it's just on the side of the bum. The knees are nicely together. And if the hips are not square, please place that buttocks underneath. Something underneath that right buttocks. Very important. So get your hips nice and square. You might even find that they're different on each side. You might need more on the one side than the other. Okay, sitting up nice and tall. Inhale, lift. Exhale, stretching forward. Use your strap if necessary. And lengthen out. And slowly up you come. You can bend that knee, you're going to bring it up, use your strap if necessary, up you go. Stretching up. Lift, make sure your back's nice and straight. You're really extending into it. Turn around. And slowly coming back down, straighten up both legs. Okay, so we're working to our last little one, which is our full forward bend. So just stretching out, let's go. You can use your straps if necessary. Stretch out completely. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, working forward. Make sure the back is nice and flat. Stretch out, lengthen, and extend. And slowly up you come. If your back is sore in any way, please bend your knees here. If your back is okay, either way, you place your hands facing forward and we'll lift ourselves up. So bend your knees if your back is sore. Lift those hips, look up. And down you go. Bend the knees, bring your buttocks close to your heels and come down to the floor. Once you're down, bring your feet really close to your buttocks, make sure they're hip distance apart. Hands down to the floor. Tilt your pelvis, lift up, clasp your hands behind your back, work onto the shoulders. Once you're there, really get onto the shoulders, go onto your tippy toes, lift up a little bit higher. Chest is coming to a chin in Jalandhara Bandha. Lift up and then slowly drop the heels to the floor, keeping the height. Once you're there, you're going to release the hands, palms face up on either side and come off your shoulders. And let's roll down one vertebra at a time, pushing your hips towards your heels. Slowly down. Once you're down, you can place your hands and clasp them underneath your head. Take your feet to the edges of the mat on either side, knees still bent. Dropping them to the right side. Right foot onto your left knee. And turn your head over to the left. Place back down your right foot, bring your knees up, drop them to the left side. Left foot onto your right knee and turn your head to the right. Place back down your left foot. Release your hands, give your knees a nice hug at the shins. And let's go into a nice happy baby. So knees to the armpits, flex the feet, relax the back. And then just have a good stretch. Whatever you feel you need to stretch, stretch it out. So we get ready for relaxation. I want you to make sure you're warm and comfortable. You're going to take your legs out to the corners of the mat, palms face up. Just relax yourself down. Get comfortable. You can turn lights off if you need to. Make sure you've got warm clothes on. Just settling yourself down.
Know you are loved. Rest in peace. Dream your sweet dreams till your soul is released. Know you are loved. Rest in peace. Dream your sweet dreams till your soul is released. Beloved child, my heart is yours. Beloved child, doors with your love. in peace. Dream your sweet dream till your soul is released. Know you are loved. Rest in peace. Dream your sweet dreams till your soul is released.
Slowly start to move your front thumbs over your fingertips.
धन धन गुरु
Turn your head from
रामदास
side to side.
धन.
Take your arms and stretch them over your head. Have a good yawn and a good stretch. And slowly bring your knees to your chest. And roll over to your right hand side with your head cradled in your arm. Anthony Robbins says, whatever you hold in your mind on a consistent basis is exactly what you will experience in your life. Slowly come to a seated position. May there be peace to the north, peace to the south, peace to the east, peace to the west, peace above, peace below, peace within and peace without, and most importantly, peace with you and your family. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Namaste. Thank you very much, everybody. Thank you. Thank you.